What's up, everybody? It's your boy Meme here. That's my parent show in the background, so I'm sorry about that. For breakfast, I actually didn't eat anything today except for dinner. I woke up this morning at 6:30 and I walked on the treadmill for, I think, 5 miles? 6 miles, and I burned 782 calories. And then I came upstairs, I took a shower. Well, first I said hello to this stray cat that's been, not stray, but it's like just a cat. Like, it's not, obviously not a stray cat, but it's this cat that's been coming over and been saying hello, and so, you know, we've been feeding it and such, and, you know, he's a very nice fellow. He meows a lot at us. He used to not meow. He used to actually be very skittish and scared, but you know, recently he's been, you know, rubbing up on our legs and like meowing at us, and he's been very normal, but we can't pet him or else he freaks out. So, you know, 'tis the nature, right? And then I worked on, I'm working on my website. I was trying to figure out, I was trying to figure out having a custom email domain, because I don't want to like self-host my own email, because I'm not like a freak. So I wanted to do it with Proton Mail, and I was like, okay, do I really have to pay for Mail Plus to get one custom domain? Like, that seems crazy, right? So I was looking it up. I can use this thing called Simple Login, which was bought by Proton. But Simple Login, it's essentially a service that lets you, you know, if you pay for it, and it's a little cheaper than Proton Mail Plus, you can have infinite domains, and they could just like, you could just email through Proton Mail easily, right? But then I found out, oh, you can't really do that, because you can't, you have to pay for, what was it? You have to like save it as a contact. Like you have to go into Simple Login. If you want to email from your custom domain login, you have to go to Simple Login and then save the person you're trying to email as a contact, and then copy that email and email them from Proton Mail, so then Proton Mail saves it as a contact, so then you could just email that contact. It's really, really weird, and it's strange. And I was thinking, like, man, I just have to pay like $15 more a year for Mail Plus, and I just like I don't even have to deal with this. Like, it's all in Proton Mail, right? But I only got one custom domain, which is bonkers. It's crazy. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do. I decided to just not deal with it, and I was like, but anyway, so I was figuring out the email stuff because, well, no, I was working on my website because I was trying to figure out the email stuff, because I was like, oh, people are gonna see my email domain like with my custom email domain, and they're just gonna try to go to the website. Like, they're gonna see that there's a website, they're gonna go to the website. So I was like, okay, well, I should make my website public. So I did that, but yeah, so I was working on my website, and I made my website public, and I just finished up some stuff so I can make it public. So I did that, and then I had to figure out the email thing, which I decided to just not do the email thing. And then I did like a Google Doc, and then I did some stuff in my resume for this job thing that's probably not going to happen, but, you know, I don't want to like be thinking what if, you know, so it's just good to pursue that sort of thing. Yeah, nothing else is really going on. Today's Labor Day, and also the first of the month, so I did my net worth today, like my net worth spreadsheet that I do every month. The yard people came to mow our lawn. We were pretty worried because we have this big apple tree in the backyard, and I have to like pick up apples. Otherwise they just like mow over the apples. But the yard people came today, and they totally picked up the apples. And they have for the past couple, we suspected they were for the past couple times, because there weren't like any apples in the yard after they mowed it. And usually they just mow over the apples, so there's like chunks of apples in the yard, and that's why I had to pick them out. You know, they're just picking out the apples now, so it's kind of a non-issue. So I'm happy about that, because I've had to pick up apples every summer for like 6 years now, and I don't really care, but like, you know, like, it's a chore I'd prefer not to do, right? Because, you know, for obvious reasons. And yeah, nothing else is really going on. Oh, for dinner I had steak. We had steak for dinner. My dad made it, and it was really good. It was actually a little overcooked, but it wasn't my dad's fault. Yeah, we had some corn that was humongous, just some humongous corn. It was really unusual, like corn on the cob. It was like very unusual corn. And some baked beans with the steak. and it was good. And yeah, bye.